All right, welcome back everyone to Pharmacist on Call. Your community pharmacist, Dr. Sean Pruitt, as your host. We're going to get right back into your calls on line 4. We've got Gladys. Gladys, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Yeah, I'm having like a hot flash.
Yes, ma'am.
And like it going through your menopause.
Yes, ma'am.
And I wonder I was on the medicine, but they took me out about 4 years ago because it was a high risk.
Okay.
So now I'm trying to just take some off the counter where it helped me.
Okay. We got a couple of options. We could take a look at Lydia Pinkham, which is about a 200-year-old product that was compounded by a woman named Lydia Estes Pinkham around 1900. So it's got about 7 or 8 different herbal products in it, and it stood the test of time. A lot of my seniors have recommended it, and they use it, and it works pretty well for them in terms of balancing the hormones. Another one that you can try is called ashwagandha, which I usually recommend for thyroid hormones, but I think it also has a role in dealing with menopausal symptoms as well.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, so both of these are at the pharmacy. So the first supplement is Lydia Pinkham, and then the second one is ashwagandha.
Okay. Okay, then.
Yes, ma'am.
You answer my question and everything. It's not anything else I can take.
Just in terms of your hormone, I think that those two will be a great starting point. But just off the top of my head, those are going to be primarily the ones that we recommend the most.
Okay, then. Well, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All righty, bye-bye. All right, line 3, we've got Jean. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Yes, I wanted to ask you a question about my hair is at a step growth. And I wanted to know, is there a vitamin or something that I could take to get it growing?
Let's see. I'm thinking biotin, which is a B vitamin. You can also use coconut oil, which I think is also good for stimulating hair growth, and actually black seed oil.
Okay, the black seed.
Black seed oil, yes, ma'am.
Do you put that on your hair, the black seed oil?
Yes, ma'am. Well, you can ingest it. It has a number of health benefits, but yes, you can rub it in your hair as well.
Okay.
Along with the coconut oil.
Okay. You put it in there every day?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. And then the biotin you would just take as an oral supplement.
Okay. Could you take biotin and use the black seed oil?
I absolutely would recommend that. Yes, ma'am. You can use sometimes you can use supplements concurrently.
Milligram of biotin.
I'm at a loss. I would have to take a look at it. You know. Yeah, but we have it in the store. I'm just not sure what the milligram. Actually, I think it comes in micrograms.
Okay, I would just come to your store.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, line 2, we've got Jason. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
How you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm trying to figure out how to get away from the leave and just the leave and the naproxen. Is there something natural I can take?
What type of pain are you having?
I have a knee problem. My knees and my ankle sometimes hurt like every, when it rains or something like that. It's just
okay.
Trying to leave. I know it's killing my insides.
Okay. 2 things. A, I love a leave, especially standing up short term, so I agree with you. I'm going to have to recommend the Kangen water, because what it will do is reduce the acidity in your knee and the other places, the joints where you're having the pain. So a number of people have gotten results in terms of gout and arthritis just from the water itself by neutralizing the acid in your joints. The second one, which I'm sure the caller is probably watching, but turmeric. And we have one viewer that swears by it. She's really gotten good result. But it is a natural anti-inflammatory.
Okay.
It's basically the curry spice. It's curcumin, if you're familiar with Jamaican food or Indian food. It is that spice. But it has natural anti-inflammatory effects. So a number of my patients take it instead of the Aleve family.
Do y'all have that in the store?
We absolutely do. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll come see you then. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. All right, got a caller on line 3 here. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Susan, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Yes, this is Susan. I am wondering if you could give any advice on being able to sleep. I can't sleep at night. I lay awake till the wee hours of the morning, and I've taken melatonin and Ambien and Lunesta and different things like that, and they just don't seem to help that much.
Okay.
Do you have any advice, or is there anything I could take over the counter?
All right, so is it a situation where you're going to sleep for a little bit and then you wake up, or you just don't go to bed at all?
I just don't go to sleep at all.
Okay. Are there any other medications that you're taking, not necessarily for the sleep, but just medications that you're taking through the course of the day?
Thyroid medication, Synthroid,
All right.
and as of right now, I've gone off everything and to see if maybe that's what it was, and I've been off everything for about a week, and it hasn't made any difference.
Yeah, I think your thyroid is the culprit. Yeah, so I think we need to take a look at your thyroid hormones and get those balanced out. But if you're off of Synthroid, let's take a look at the herb that I just recommended to the gentleman a couple of callers ago, which is ashwagandha. And what it does is it balances the thyroid hormone. If you're hyper, it will bring you down. If you're hypo, it's going to balance you and bring you up. So right now, it seems like you're hyperthyroid.
Well, now, I just started taking that about 3 weeks ago, I guess, because my thyroid was low.
Oh, okay. What milligram are you on? Microgram are you on?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Seems like maybe a 10.
Okay, 0.1 micrograms. So now, how long have you had difficulty sleeping?
6 months or more.
Okay. Now, it may take time for your Synthroid to get your thyroid regulated, because I imagine you were pretty far off if it's been going on for 6 months. This may be a time thing, or you could add on the ashwagandha with the Synthroid and see if that kind of augments its effect. But I think that is where your problem is.
How much do you take of that ashwagandha?
The ashwagandha, the capsules I have, I believe, everything's 600 milligrams of that. Yeah, so I believe it's 600 milligrams as well. Then we have a smaller dose, which is like 125 milligrams. So you probably want to start with a small dose just to assess ashwagandha's effect on you, because everyone's response is going to be different. But I think
Take that at bedtime?
Twice a day.
Twice a day?
Yes, ma'am.
So in the morning and at night?
Yes, ma'am. And I'd separate it from your Synthroid by a couple of hours.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. And then make sure your doctor is looking at your levels pretty frequently, I guess every 3 months or so, because they're going to have, it sounds like they're going to have to make some major adjustments to your dose pretty frequently.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. All right, bye-bye. Marcus, line 1. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
This is me again. I got a question about I've been having earwax in my ear. I've been using Q-tips. I think I've been packing the earwax in my ear. Do you have anything I can use to clear out the earwax in my ear?
Yes, sir. First of all, let me just say, Q-tips, one of mankind's greatest inventions. I love them. Second of all, let's try Debrox, which is carbamide peroxide. So what it will do is take the earwax, you'll pour the liquid in your ear, probably tilt your head for a few minutes or so, and it will crust up the wax that you have in there, and it makes it easy for you to kind of dig it out and scrape it out. So the brand name product is called Debrox, D-E-B-R-O-X. Should be in a green and yellow box, but there is also a generic equivalent to it. I believe it's carbamide peroxide.
Do you have it at the store? How much does it cost?
That's probably going to run you about $7 or $8, and I may have a store brand there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, getting into your calls, we've got Charles on line 2. Charles, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Yes, I've been belching up.
All right, getting into your calls, we've got Charles on line 2. Charles, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. How may we help you?
Yes, I've been belching up like rotten eggs.
Okay, you said you're belching up and it smells like rotten eggs?
Yes.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
And I was wondering what kind of supplement or something I could take.
Does your stomach sometimes burn?
Sometimes.
Okay. Sounds like acid reflux. So are you frequently eating and then laying right down shortly thereafter?
No. No.
Okay. So you're just belching? I'd probably try the alkaline water, a pH of 9.5. It's going to reduce that acidity in your stomach and probably kill that smell that you've got going on there too.
I'd probably try the alkaline water. It's 9.5.
Yeah, and if we could we get you to turn your TV down there a little bit? Just kind of listen through the phone. Can we get you to turn your TV down a little bit?
All right. There you go.
Yes, sir. All right, so you can hear us now, Charles?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right, good. So I think that's what's going on, that you're having acid reflux. You have a history of ulcers or anything like that, indigestion?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I think that's what it is. So make sure after you eat, you're sitting up at least 2 hours. This gives your body an opportunity to dissolve that food appropriately, because what happens is when we lay down right after eating, that acid begins to come up, and it can give us that belching type of phenomenon. So again, I'd recommend the Kangen alkaline water, 9.5.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you.
Bye.
All righty, bye-bye. All right, everyone, I did want to take an opportunity to give a shout out to Nate Haddocks and Morris Haddocks Jr. And just extend my condolences to them on the loss of their father, Morris Haddocks Sr., who opened Haddocks Pharmacy in 1955. Certainly a pioneer in the field of pharmacy, someone who mentored me in the process of opening my pharmacy. He transitioned, I believe it was last month, and didn't get to mention him in the last show. So he will surely be missed as a pharmacist, as a community servant, as a person. I believe he was also North Nashville's city councilman. So certainly wanted to give you two a shout out, and hope you get the pharmacy up to where it needs to be. Wanted to get into some supplements as well. As you know, you've probably heard some people talk about beetroot juice. So that is this guy here. And so the benefits of the beetroot juice are many, but the primary reasons that we recommend it for our patients is that it reduces hypertension relatively quickly through a vasodilation effect, which means it expands the blood vessels so that the heart does not have to work as hard to get blood throughout our body. It works relatively quickly, I would say 30 minutes or less. It is also great for diabetes. It has been shown in my patients to reduce their fasting blood sugars, their A1C. In fact, a gentleman told me that his A1C was reduced from like 9 point something to 6 something in just the course of 3 months, along with the alkaline water. So this has a very profound effect in conjunction with the alkaline water. So hypertension, diabetes, for those of you who suffer from anemia or low iron, this is naturally packed with tons of iron. As well as, gosh, all kind of antioxidants. It's also been shown to deal with the liver, the kidneys. So it looks like it's a multi-organ healing type of supplement. But 20 different things that I read about good old beetroot juice here. But diabetes, hypertension, low iron, liver, kidneys. Now the recommended dose for this on an empty stomach every morning, shake it up real good, take it out of the fridge, 1 capful which comes with it. You can do that on an empty stomach 30 minutes prior to your normal antihypertension, anti-diabetic regimen. And then you can start taking everything after that and do it twice a day if you need to for better results. But we'll talk about the supplements later when we get back. We are up on a break, so stay right there.